Same worship of the great mother and the sun, which is the first primordial sun. So he said, I'm going to cut it off Aton, which means the star disk, which you had one big sun, was not talking about the sun that we know of here. It was talking about the sun behind the sun. Sirius.
God's sun. God's sun is the sun behind the sun. When I'm talking about the God's sun, that's the Sirius star system. The sun that we see or that you see in the sky, that sun is a filter of pure dark light cosmic energy, because here on this planet, all you're getting is Roy G. Biv. You're getting 1% of the visible life spectrum: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. And the common man is unable to see into the realms of dark light consciousness. So dark light consciousness being all the other rays. So you're talking about X-rays, gamma rays, radio waves. All of these waves, all of these rays are black lights, dark lights. So the sun behind the sun, all of the cosmic energy is filtered through the sun that you see in the sky, and then projecting out is it's sending out and emitting the frequencies in a way that can be assimilated through the skin, through the eyes, through the different gates that can heighten the consciousness. So a solar flare is essentially when a large amount of the cosmic energy coming from the Sirius B star system is sent through that portal that we call the sun, and then it's sending that energy down to the earth. So when you talk about the Hopi prophecies and the star Kachina and all this type of stuff, blue star Kachina and all of these different things, all of it is in connection and in conjunction with the Sirius star system. So the planet is raising its frequency. All of the cosmic orders are raising their frequency. So the emissions coming from the sun behind the sun, God's sun, when I say God's sun, I'm talking about God's sun. That's the true sun, the one and only sun. So the frequencies that are being emitted coming through are lifting and elevating our consciousness. And beyond just elevating our consciousness, they're activating our DNA codes. So the DNA gets activated through light and frequency.
Our Earth goes around the sun every 365 days. Our sun goes around a greater sun every 25 to 26,000 years. That's called a great year. Otherwise, we're going to talk about 25,000 year period. That's called a great year. That great year.
The 26,000 year periods, the 26,000 year cycles and yugas, and those are, when I show you, when you look at the video that I just posted where I'm at the Templo del Sol, that's how old those structures are, because they're charting cycles that are 26,000 year cycles. They're older than that, and they've been there for hundreds of thousands, millions of years. That's what they're not going to tell you, because the 360 or 365 year cycles that we've been operating on, that's minuscule. That's nothing. We charted 26,000 year cycles, 3,600 year cycles, like Kali Yugas. And so let Bobby keep going here.
It's called the end of an eon, which the Jews or the Hebrews say the end of the world. It's not talking about the end of the world. Never was the end of the world. It's talking about the end of an eon, which what is on top goes to the bottom, and what is on the bottom goes to the top. Who on the
that which is first shall be last, and that which is last shall be first. So everything shifts. That's what the pole shifts are. That's what all these changes that you see, these rapid shifts and changes, are the end of an eon, the end of a cycle. Even look at the Mayan calendar. And what we just had was an eclipse. We just had the solar eclipse about a month ago, and then a lunar eclipse. These two the solar and lunar eclipse, this specific ones mark the end of the eons. And so I was called, as God's Son 7, I was called into these spaces right here to actually usher in a new energy and a new vibrational field through my physical vessel, because the spirit works through us. So whoever's a clear enough channel to run the energy through, and who actually has the genetic composition and makeup, they're going to run that frequency through. So they're running it through you. So that's why I'm telling you, you've already done all the things you needed to do. You prepared perfectly. Now all you do is just align. Keep aligning yourself. Keep on going to the places that you're called. Keep listening in. Don't listen to the shit around you. That's static. Listen in. Listen in And listen here. It's going to guide you everywhere.
Bottom. Can I get a glass of water or something? Who's on the bottom? Check. Okay, now. So he established this Aton.
So the last shall be first and the first shall be last. And that's the why you were at the bottom, or feeling like you're at the bottom, or feeling like you were rejected, or downtrodden, or not being placed to your highest pedestal, because you have to be at that level. That's why even people will treat you as if you're not the chosen one, because what God has done and what the higher self and what the universe has done is made it so that you have a cloak of an invisibility around you. So people can't truly see how divine you are, because if they could, they'd try even harder to take advantage of your energy. So you move through this so stealth to the point where right now you're being uplifted. You're being put to your rightful place and position, because you are the embodiment of all of these old ones. You are the physical representation of all the ancient gods and goddesses. They dwell within you. Just like Bobby had said in the previous video I made. All the gods and goddesses are living in you. All the ancestors live in you. At this very moment, you are the culmination of it all. So rest assured, you're loved, you're appreciated, and the gifts that you're going to receive from the work that you've done, unprecedented. God's Son, the Son behind the Sun. One.